Welcome to the Awa, one of the finest four-star hotels. Modern and beautiful. I've been locked out of a hotel. Tranquility and luxury. A snow globe for Santa. It's Easter weekend, so we visited Rotorua and decided to treat ourselves with a 4-star luxury hotel. The website describes the Awa Hotel as where tranquility meets luxury. The hotel is a newly built 4-star hotel and is one of the finest 4-star hotels. At a surface level, the reviews for the Awa Motel are very positive. It doesn't seem too bad at all. So when you arrive at the Awa Hotel, you're greeted by this entrance, which is confusing because it says restaurant, bar, Awa Hotel and takeaway, and you're not exactly sure if this is the entrance or the entrance to the restaurant. When looking through the glass, you can see all of the modern furniture, and make sure that you look out for that wet towel, that toy, and just look at all the cheap toot they have for sale. Wowzers. Now, when we arrived at 1:30, we were hoping for early check-in at 2 p.m, but we were promptly told that check-in wasn't until 3 p.m. and that our room wasn't available, so we were told to come back later. At the entrance of the hotel, there are 4 massage chairs which you have to pay for to use, and of course, what could be more relaxing than having a massage at the entrance to a hotel? They also have some dusty hats, sunglasses, and snow globes, if you're into that kind of thing. The first room we were shown was similar to this, but it didn't have a lamp or a picture on the wall, and it was not as tranquil as the website would suggest, as we could hear people in the hallway and people above us, so we asked to change rooms. So noisy. Just like the key cards. In stark contrast to the clutter and chaos downstairs, these rooms take minimalism to a whole new level. I'm not kidding when I tell you that there's only a single bedside table, no bedside lamp, and no alarm clock. All of these rooms in the hotel seem to be of the exact same size and layout, with just different numbers of beds in them, which is very unusual for a hotel. This room that we're in is austere to say the least. There is no artwork on the main walls and the grey colour is depressing. It reminds me of being in a prison. It says that there is a minibar. There is not. There is just a fridge. It says that there is a kitchenette. There is not. There is just tea and coffee making facilities with waterproof tea bags. It says that there is a lounge area. There is not. There is just a single slightly stained chair and a small table. There is this random desk here, and as you can see, there is a large amount of space in the room. You could almost have a dance party in here. Well, at least on the first night, that's what the people above us, I'm assuming, was doing since it was so loud. There's a wardrobe with hangers, ironing board iron, and a room safe. Look at this view. It's inspirational. And here is a stool which can be used as a bedside table or to sit on. The TV was supposed to support streaming, but neither iOS nor Android devices could stream to it. So what's the bathroom like? Well, there's a decently sized large shower that can easily accommodate 2 people. It's really the most premium feature of the entire hotel. And you get these complimentary shampoo and body wash, although they're not the kiwi fruit inspired variety that you might expect. And notice there's no conditioner. In fact, I think the liquid in both the body wash and the shampoo is exactly the same, and it smells terrible, like some kind of overly floury mix. There's only one shower head on the wall, and there's nothing on the other side, which is a little bit of a shame, because being such a large shower, you'd think that you'd be able to expand things out a bit. But overall, the shower is really nice. It's of a decent size. You're also presented with this really rather large sink, which is very bare-boned. You only get hand sanitizer. There is no toiletries in this bathroom. There's no face cloths. There is no body lotion. There is no hair mask or nail file or any of the extra things that you would expect to find in the bathroom of a 4-star hotel. Just hand sanitizer. And in this wonderful drawer here, you have extra toilet paper, but it's slightly used toilet paper. So that's lovely as well. And you put that wonderful toilet paper in this lovely sharp metal thing with weird roller things in it. The cheap vanity has plenty of space.
On site there seems to be a rather dodgy looking souvenir shop with bars on the window, so it makes you feel like you're more in a prison than you probably are. And let's see what wonderful things they have inside. Now, I'm not sure if this place is open or not, but as you can see, there's a snow globe for Santa, which is relevant in April. There's some more snow globes down there. That's lovely. There's just some random stuff there. I don't know what significance this has to New Zealand culture. Oh, there's a man. What is this? Who wants to take this home with them as a memento of their holiday? So yes, this random souvenir shop is on site, and it says, please use hotel main entrance for restaurant and souvenir shop. On site you have a liquor store and a dairy, which is convenient because liquor and convenience items are never so far away. However, it also means that everybody around here will come and use the liquor centre. Look at all these people parked on the grass over here. There is not enough parking in this hotel for the amount of rooms. Now, I'd like to remind everyone that this is a 4-star hotel, and every 4-star hotel should allow their guests 24-hour access and have someone on staff 24 hours, like any normal hotel. But not this one. If you come here after 12 o'clock, you're locked out.
Actually, it's worse than that, because when I was filming this, it was actually 11 PM and I was locked out of the hotel. I was told to go and use the side entrance, assuming that this was open, but it was not, and it was only because my friend was there that I was able to get back in.
Floor 1.
Across from the reception, which is also the bar, is this very strange space indeed. There's a pool table, arcade machines, and this is also next to those massage chairs, so you get to listen to people play pool while you have a massage. There's this empty buffet unit. Now, this was at 9 o'clock in the morning, and the website for the hotel said that they had breakfast available, but as you can see, there is no breakfast provided. It all looks very empty. There is some jugs, a toaster, the saddest coffee-looking container I've ever seen, something with writing on it, but no breakfast, and no people. Nobody is eating here. Overall, the decor is very dated. It certainly doesn't feel like it was newly built, and it's just kind of eerie. Wait, what is that? Is that a milk container being used as a plant pot? Do these people not realise that they can get a plant pot from Kmart for super cheap? Oh dear God, and they say that this is 4-star accommodation. Oh dear. There is an on-site restaurant which features its own website, but this was closed both days we were staying. I think it's worth taking another look at those reviews. Here Bill says that there was only one chair and stool. Sharon said that the room lacked lighting. There was one hand towel. There was supposed to be breakfast, but there wasn't. And Kelly said it was very noisy. Misha also found out that the parking spaces was not enough. Faye said that some kids were very loud in the night and early in the morning. Looking on Google, there are some really rather poor reviews. This person's given it 1 out of 5, and 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 1 out of 5. This says a lot about the hotel. There is lots of negative reviews if you look closer. For what it's worth, the rooms were clean that we stayed in, but these are the bare minimum requirements of any hotel. And this place calling itself a hotel is pretty much a joke because it's not a hotel, let alone a 4-star hotel. Look at how bare and minimal these rooms are, lacking basic amenities that you might expect. Not to mention that there's no pool, no sauna, no spa, no gym. None of those little luxuries that you'd expect from a 4-star hotel, especially one that has so much space. But overall, this hotel is not worth staying at. Save your $190, book early, and stay somewhere nicer. Now, if you want to see more videos of hotel reviews, then like and subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. I also make videos on hi-fi and audio. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys and girls again very soon.